Hey everyone, this is Fawful theLEGO, but nowadays you can just call me Vince. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Well, the thing is, I'm done. I've done everything that I wanted to do, both as an individual and as an artist. I have no more ideas to come up with, no time to go through with anything, and no drive to actually continue my craft. I've come to a point where making stop motion animations has instead become a depressing hurdle. Now, you can see that since the beginning of 2014, my upload schedule slowed down tremendously. A typical animation took anywhere between 1 to 2 months to conceptualize, set up, animate, and finally edit together. Back in the day, if my voice actors were available, I could usually get one in 1 or 2 weeks. The process of creating a stop motion became so frustrating and tiring that I ended up being afraid how they turned out. And the biggest, most obvious example would have to be a rusty gray shootout. I'm going to try and keep out the major details, but it just took almost a year to actually do. From the point where I first started till the upload date that you see today. I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about my experience being a stop-motion animator. Back when I started, back when I was in Animatronic Brothers, being a stop-motion animator without the good software, practically impossible. You're gonna be like absolutely horrible no matter what before like 2009 when laptops were more readily available. To put things in perspective, 15 frames per second was like an unachievable dream back in 2009. Nowadays, I practically doubled what I considered to be impossible. Despite what you think or may have thought of my content throughout the years, I love doing it. It truly was all passion, and all of it was based on a willingness to improve beyond my wildest imagination. Look where I've gotten. I made my own tracking shot. I actually set up a little system where I put up Lego train rails and then did a little real simple rig where I can just move the tripod. That's really amazing for me. And all these just new experimental shots, and it was just like a whole new world of just like being an artist. 2011 was the big moment for me when I first got my laptop, and with it, Windows Live Movie Maker to finally break that mold of 8 FPS, frames per second. I'd say it was around 2012 when I started having my doubts about keeping this up and just like flat out quitting. It was mostly just due to college stresses and stuff like that. Nothing too serious, really. Late 2014 was when I finally decided to step up my game, not only in presentation, but also in scripting. I'd say the highest point, and I'll say this forever, I'd say the highest point of my animation career was Lenny and Hondu, the HD Super Edition. This was the point when I was finally starting to get fed up with all this. Probably around graduation, which was May 2016. That's when I started to have my job, and you remember Mr. Robo-Dude telling you that I got a job, I finished college, that I was just being lazy, but no, I was just kind of running out of motivation at that point, really. Yeah, it was all just set up for a joke, but really, I just have no drive for it anymore. Yeah, just getting fatigued and all that, and just getting stressed out, and just dealing with life. Gotta move on. That's another thing. I gotta move on with my life. I'm 25. I still remember back when I was 19, somebody said I looked 30 years old. It was probably the mustache. Probably still is the mustache. back in the day it was totally worth it. I had nothing else to really do. I just had a passion. I wish I networked more and found more people. If I left the stop motion crowd earlier on and just found the commentary and video gaming community, I would have fit in so much better and actually made some good friends. Like my buddy Wambu or my buddy Wave Runner. See, I wish I met people like those earlier. Those really nice people and really fun to talk with. Those should have done that a whole lot earlier. Yeah, but back in the day, it was worth it. It was worth seeing all those comments, views, and what have you. I didn't even care if there wasn't that much traction, because every little thing, it was all worth it. I expected to get more, like when I did with the Nostalgia Critic videos, or the Some Call Me Johnny LEGO reviews. And you know what? That's, for the most part, true. I still get the occasional comment every once in a while, saying they love my stuff and saying I'm a terrific animator. It's really nice to see. But nowadays, I just get less commenters because I made less frequent content. And that's all because I just don't want to do this anymore. I really gotta stop. I need to move on. That's what I'm trying. That's basically the whole thing I'm trying to say. I gotta move on. I gotta get my life more set. That sort of thing. Well, at least I got money out of my hard work, right? Okay. Here's the thing. The day I started working, I made more money in 1 hour, even half an hour, mind you, than an entire month of AdSense. An entire month. That was one of the big head knockers to wake me up and say, this isn't even profitable. This is practically suicide at this point. I can't keep doing this. So yeah, if you were ever worried about AdSense in the first place, yeah, you're not really getting any money off of it. Just gonna say that right there. And now, that's right, I'm officially kicked off AdSense. I no longer make any more money off of my stop motions. I no longer hit that threshold of getting a certain amount of views. So I'm off. Yep, I'm out. I literally have no reason to keep making content anymore. It's not fun for me. It's not making me any money. It's officially time to call it quits. It's been a good run, guys. It's been a good one. So, what does that mean about me? Does that mean I'm gone? Fawful theLEGO. Am I out of YouTube? Not necessarily. This YouTube channel, yeah, I'm done with it. Stop motions, all done. I've done everything I wanted to do. Even the name Fawful theLEGO is just gonna be an old username of mine. Nobody calls me that anyway. Just call me Vince. Just call me Vince. It's gonna be a lot easier to call me Vince. Now, however, I'll still be kicking around in YouTube, in the internet, a little bit mostly on YouTube. There's this group I'm in called Fanfickle. May have mentioned it once or twice back in an update video. And I usually make some occasional content for the guys. And you know what? I'm kind of a regular. I was thinking about doing Fiverr for doing voiceover gigs. Just actually make a small bit of pocket change, here and there. It all depends. Probably not going to make a Patreon or anything like that, because, well, I'm not making content. Let's see, anything else? I guess I could get myself in the drawing again. I've actually had a fair talent. I just want to do that more regularly, too. I just want to draw just because. Just have fun. Oh, one last thing. If you want to add me on Discord, my number is, let me look at that. Hang on. My number is 3152. That is number 3152. And my username is Vince. So, this is the end, my friends. We're all done. Thanks for a rather fun ride.